Kia ora and welcome to Craft to Artosaurus. My name's Paula. Today is Friday, so it is back to the Christmas cushion that I'm making. I did quite a bit yesterday. I don't know, the weather was bad. I sat down and I stitched in front of me fire. So I put more flowers at the corner. I haven't place them down, stitch them or anything. It's just they've been cut out, they've been placed there. This one is finished on this side down here, and I've got two more flowers up here. I haven't done the middle part that you can see in this flower at all, so I haven't got that out. But what I want to do today is get the background in. I think this is going to be vitally important. So with this in mind, I have a few little bits and bobs. Stress, just a few. I was also debating about what we're going to do for the reef bit, and I am liking, this is a sari silk, and I thought what I might do is kind of gussy it up like that. If I can pull this over here so we can see one flower, and I just thought I might kind of go around and, you know, something like that. And I quite like the thought of red because I have red in here. I've got green thread, but I'm just thinking I quite like the red. Also, it's nice and soft, so if you lean against it, it's going to be nice. The flowers are kind of soft, and the little other bits are soft, so you can still use it as a cushion, which is what I want to do. I've also got this rust coloured sari, so I'm not sure. I might see if I can weave those two together. If I can find some green, I think I would prefer green over the rust. So yep, so that's where I'm heading with the reef, but I really need to get the background done and decide, you know, finish this all off and get it done and dusted so that I can start putting more things on top. Yeah, I really like what we've done down in this corner, so I just want to do more of that. Ooh, I found some brown. So I could do a kind of a little pine coney thing, or I might do some big yo-yos with that and put them on. So that might be an idea, and then I can go from there and gussy that up. So I'll put that over there. On the left hand side is where I'm putting fabric that I like. So I don't know, I've just got a bag of bits and bobs, and you know, I just grabbed a couple of bags out of my cupboard and thought, well, surely some of that's not going to be any good. Surely some of this will help. So let's have a look. This is just a bag of, ooh, I think I knocked you, bag of lace. So let's have a look at all the different laces in here. Gosh, there's quite a bit. And that bag is, I'll just put the camera back to where it should be. So that was a bit of a knock and a half. Ooh. Well, I'm really loving this lace, so there seems to be a bit of it. Not sure, maybe I should do the reef and the lace now, I'm thinking, rather than the red, because I quite like all this different lace, and it would go rather nicely. And there's loads and loads and loads and loads of it. You might remember when I got this, so yeah, it's all a blank to me, but that's okay. I like that cream coloured lace, and I've got a bit of red. Oh, well, that's rather sweet, isn't it? Quite like that red. That's the right way around. So I might be able to use little bits of this here and there as well. Okay, so we're definitely going to use the lace. So I'm thinking I'm definitely going to use that lace, and I'll put it around the outside. I'm still looking for the thing that's going to go here in the middle. So I don't know. This could take me a while. Maybe I should turn. No, I'm going to leave you there so you can see me process. I don't think I want those sorts of fabrics, and that's too white. So I'm not happy with that. Just grabbing a few more bits and bobs. Okay. No, I quite like that. I'm going to put that down there. I quite like that one. Well, this could be good in places. So I'll put that down here. I think, again, you see, I think that's too white. I like this kind of, this is from when I was in Nelson. See, I know that because of the little sticker I've still got here. If only it didn't have quite like that. I'm sure I can find one. Oh, well, I've got one here, haven't I? Yeah, I've got a... Right. Let's have a little think-see. If I put you in the middle, I just feel like... Oh, hang on, I've got birds. Not quite sure here. I got these when I got a voucher from a friend, and I managed to get a few little birds. So I was thinking of putting I like the robin. That's so sweet. Little blue. I guess this is a cardinal, which is more of what you expect at Christmas time. But I like the green more. So I'm just going to put this cardinal away. I'm thinking I will definitely use the cardinal. And I will stitch that up, and that will go in the middle. So this will need lots and lots of, just a little bit of thread painting, and that's already stitched down. So maybe I should cut around it. That might be an idea. If I cut around it so I can get rid of this white, and then I can fold it back. So that's what we'll do, and I just need to add a bit more fabric here and there. I wanted something in the middle that was rather sweet, and I can put a little hat. I can see a little Christmas hat going on. Yeah, no, I'm sure that'll be fine. And if I'm too worried, I can always use, do a little bit of slow stitching and put some lace on it or something. I'm not sure. But I really like this, so I'm just going to cut around. I'm doing it very carefully because I really, I quite like this, so I don't want to ruin it. Oh. Sorry, I'm thinking as I'm cutting, and sometimes I can't talk and cut at the same time. I had noticed this. Quite like the green too, so yeah, there's something about that I really like. So this will go onto a scrap area. Don't panic, I will not be. So you can go right there. Oh, I love it, absolutely love it. And I think if I put a hoop around it, I can stitch into it and do a little bit of stitching. So I'm going to definitely put that in, and it's going there. And now I just need to put some more fabrics on top. So I'm just going to hopefully pin it down in places. Oh, my pinning's become terrible. I can't believe how bad at pinning I am. Mind you, when I was pinning on the mannequin, I was fine. So I think it's got something to do with more pinning on a table I'm not used to. So my pinning hasn't got worse. It's just I'm not used to pinning on a table. I'm used to pinning on a person or a mannequin. And for that, it was easy. I just, boom, it was all pinned. So if I put this on my mannequin, I could pin it in 4 seconds, but it's not the sort of thing you pin on a mannequin, is it? I don't know. Oh dear, I am laughing at myself. But I did kind of chuckle to myself the other day as I was doing it. I thought, oh, that's so funny. And this kind of reminds me of the Susanna piece I'm doing, actually. So, yeah, it's kind of neat. I feel like I've added a bit of Susanna to my cushion. This is definitely not a piece of Susanna fabric. So, yeah, I came across a few more pieces of her fabric as I was going through looking for a few bits and pieces today. My cupboard is a complete and utter mess, and I am looking forward to my husband he's taking a week off work, and he's going to make me some shelves in my cupboard, and I can then organise it. So yeah, really looking forward to that. I want to get in and do that cupboard. And yeah, I think later on today I'm going to go to the second-hand store, and I'm actually going to donate things, not to buy things, to donate things. So I think I'll take all the bits and pieces to the one uptown. What's that one called? The SPCA shop. I think I'm going to donate everything to there. I just feel like that's the right shop to donate to at the moment. Oh, perfect. And I can see me doing a nice little Christmas hat and with a little bobble on it. That'd be nice. And just a little bit of stitching here and there will hold that down beautifully. And maybe I can put, I don't know, I'm in New Zealand, so we don't have snow at Christmas time. It's not a thing. Although, no, it was hail. It definitely wasn't snow. I was thinking, oh, maybe we did have snow one year. And that's a, oh, I'm thinking no, but I quite like that bit there. Is there a way I can get that in? I might need to move myself up. I think I'm here. There we go. Thinking I might put that just in here and cover up. Is that, that's the wrong way round, that's the right way round. I quite like that, but it's covering that, so that's in the wrong place. Oh, but it could come over here. Look at that. It would be beautiful over here. Well, I'm going to cut that up. So you never know what you're going to find when you're hunting, do you? So yeah, I quite like that quite a bit. How far down do I want to come? Oh, I see. I need to put it where it's not going to, so the green is kind of covered up a little bit, because where that green is, I'm going to put lace. So, oh, I don't know about there. I did like it over here, but it was covering that. Oh, but it could come up into here, couldn't it? Oh, look at that. Perfect place. And it can come up and over, and that would be rather sweet. Very sweet, actually. I really like the thought of that. So I just need to, right. I'm thinking it's around about here. I'm just going to cut it. And there we go. I guess, no, I'm going to put that back in the container because it's the wrong sort of. And I like that there. I don't want to be covering up that. So it might need to come down a little bit. Yep. Right. Well, we just need to take out a few little pins here. Thankfully, I haven't sewn this flower down yet. So how do I want it? I want it around about there. So that flower there needs to, this petal here needs to come out. And I need to fold you under because you're coming along this line here. And fold you up. And another little fold here. I feel like I'm getting that fold wrong. Look, there we go. Oh, it doesn't matter about that bit there because there is that bit there doesn't matter, but I need this one to come back in. Is it that way or that way? I think it was that way. I don't know, I think that way looks, no, it definitely was that way. I don't mind that little bit of white behind. I just need to check that that's, yep, that's folded. There we go. And I'm going to place these back on top. So I think that one was there. This one here seems to be, this is another place over here that's funny. So I might fold that back on itself. Oh, I've got 2 leaves here that need to come up. And so I think that one was there. This one was here. Was it at the back? And this one here was up here, like so. So that still looks around about right. Oh, that looks rather good actually. Very happy with that. So we'll just pin this down, and by pinning this I'm also pinning the other fabric, so that's cool. And I'm just going to carry on working on sewing everything down off camera. Oh, too many layers. Oh dear. Like I said, I'm not the best with pins anymore. Well, pins on tables. It's pins on tables that's got me a bit flummoxed at the moment. Just this one here. It's needs another thing back here. So I need to go through my bits of linen. Here's some linen here. I don't think I want that linen there, so I'm just going to put it over here with this on top of it. I'll bring this out because I can paint those up with my ink tints, I'm thinking. So okay, I bought these to go on here. I'm not going to use this one because I really like that and I want to make a little something out of it. I feel a bit guilty about chopping this one up, but you know, I bought it to chop, and this is the thing, I'm buying things and I'm not chopping them because I'm classing them as too precious and someone's hard work, but I'm going to have to get over this. I'd noticed it the other day when I was doing something. I said to someone, oh, we could do, and then I said, oh no, we shouldn't do that because I like that piece. I thought, hang on, you bought it to chop it. I don't know, are other stitchers finding this, or is it just me doing it? Oh, I really like this one. Well, look, I'm just going to chop it and put it on, and I need to get over myself. That is my cat or my dog being naughty out there. I can hear them. So I'm wondering which is the front and which is the back. I'm going to very carefully, says I, with hope in my heart, I'm chopping off the the bit of crochet edging, because I quite like that, and I'd like to save that for I'm not sure what, but I'm just chopping. There we go. And I'm going to be very careful here and chop out this little star down here. And then I'm going to go to approximately what I class as kurus. And I'm sorry, Marg, I'm chopping through the kurus. I feel guilty doing this, but you know, if I don't do this, I'm never going to use it. So it's going to have to be a heartless process, a very heartless process of me just chopping away. So there we go. At least now I've chopped it, and this one here, I'm going to go, you can't see where I'm chopping, but yeah, yep. So there's this I can use. I'm going to put it over there. I don't know if I will use it on this project, but the whole idea is to use these things. So I shouldn't be buying them if I'm not going to use them. And that's what I'm thinking. I'm going to be very careful here, and well, not really, I'm really cutting into it now. I just want to cut around, and this time maybe Christine or Annie, if Annie does this, can show us how to cut into these things so we can use them. I don't know. I should do, look, I'm showing you myself, aren't I? So it's not too bad. It wasn't too bad. Once I got going, I was fine. It was just getting going that was a problem. I think I like this bit here more. And right. And anything I can save would be good, because I can use this linen on another project for something. So yep, I need to make a bag of little linens and get all this sort of thing cut up, I feel. And that way I'm not going to feel so precious about it, because at the moment I'm thinking, oh, so precious. What are you doing here, Paula? You're totally destroying someone else's beautiful work. You're not giving two hoots about it. No, I'm not. I want it, ergo I'm going to do it. Oh dear. I think I want that underneath that one. So thankfully I hadn't put that down. So see, not so bad, not so bad. We bring it all the way over. This bit here isn't going to work. So I need to cut it a little bit thinner, so I'll have a nice lovely strip. And I'm sure the strip will come in handy. Oh gosh, I feel as guilty as anything doing this. Oh dear, oh dear. There we go. Yep, no, that is better. It is loads better actually. I'd still like to see that. So, yep. Can I just go up a little bit? I want to come down all the way down here. Oh, now no, it can't go that way. It's going to have to go like so. And that goes underneath there. This can be folded back very gently. Yes, that works. All the way to there. Let's pin that in place. So I was wondering, do other people, when they buy secondhand things, do they have trouble cutting them up? Like I seem to be, I really seem to be struggling with it actually. Oh, I can't. That pin is not going in for some unknown reason, is it? Oh, some of these pins might be getting old. And I know the probability of me finding more here in New Zealand is very slim. Very, very slim. There we go. Oh, gosh. And then this one over here. Well, that's half of it all covered already, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Oh, I keep on picking up that blunt one. I should most probably throw it out somewhere, but I'm not going to. I think this is why I like glue sticks more, because it's easier to do. It just really is. It's so much easier with a glue stick. Highly recommend glue sticking it. Oh dear. Right. And this can go under there. There we go. That looks fine. And look, that's, and as I go around here, I'm going to fold this under like so. And I think I'm going to stitch it green. So yeah, I'll do that by hand as I stitch it. I think I might work in the middle and work my way out. So yep, and got bits of this has fallen off everywhere, throwing it away. And then so I'll stitch around here, do that green, and I'll put that over the top. There's a little bit here. See that little gap where you can see the writing through? I don't want that. And look, I have the perfect thing here to cover that. So that's the cool thing, isn't it? Oh, very easy to do. So I think if we go up to here where I've got my thumb, I'll just pull that one out and gently place you underneath here, under that one. I'll just need to, oh, it doesn't go under that one, it goes over. So let's move it this way a little bit, quite a bit, to cover that. Nope. Oh, there we go. That will definitely cover it there, won't it? Yes, there we go. And this, of course, is going to come up to here. I might just pin that down like that so I know what I'm doing over here. Oh, don't tell me I've lost me pins. I hadn't. I just want to do this bit here. I can see a piece of my flower has come adrift too, so there we go. That'll go over the top. This bit of flower comes under, or is it over? No, it must go under that one. Coming into the middle. Like so, and I'm just going to throw a pin in it. Right, so we've done, I'll just move some things here, I've made a bit of a mess. Done all the way down here, both sides, and we are halfway, and we've just got this little bit up here to do, so it's not too bad really. It's really looking rather nice actually. I'm thinking a part of me would like that. Oh no, this is going to be all lacy, so hold your horses, Paula. Hold your horses. Oh dear, oh dear. I would like that. Yeah, I'm thinking it would be nice just like that. I've got this also down though, so I've only got to there. So I might have to chop in. Well, I don't need all of it, do I? I'm being greedy here. I kind of like the thought of that. So let's just bring it over a little bit. Just need to go over to here. And it's up to here. I've got lace coming underneath over top of this, so I will lose some of it, but I've still got that whiteness which I'm wanting, which I quite like. This can go underneath that one, and this would be folded back like so. Whoops, that was close, sorry. I have been folding this back. I just don't like those raw edges everywhere. Oh, the pins come out. So, don't quite know what to do about here. I'm just going to go here. Oh gosh. There we go. Okay, there we go. I will fold that back a bit as I stitch it down, which seems to be a thing I'm doing while I'm stitching. So, you know, it's not too bad. I'll just put a pin there. There we go, and we're all pinned down. Yep, that's nicely done. We need a piece to go around here. You see, I'm tempted to put this. I know it's not going to be big enough. Oh, This is though, isn't it? Oh, I quite like that. And then from there we've gone to, so I need that one there. I do like this. Oh, I'm missing all of this then, so that's not a good idea. That's not a good idea, because then I'm missing all this prettiness I put down here. So nope, I'm just going to walk away from that. Walk away from that idea, Paula. I think that one there, if it was facing the other way, which I don't think it, that's the wrong side. And that would be covered. Nope. I need some more linen, and thankfully I have loads of linen, so I don't need to worry about this. I've already got some very pretty stuff here, so it doesn't matter. It could just be a plain bit of this, so I'm going to cut down the middle. I could regret this, but that's what I'm doing. And I don't regret that at all. At all. Now it's just here, unfortunately, I've done the wrong thing there. Well, I haven't done the wrong thing, I just haven't thought about it. So it needs a little bit of a circle cutting out of it. Like so. And then it can come underneath there, underneath there, underneath there, and underneath there. Like so. There we go. See, we worked it out. This needs to go underneath there, but this is a very big but. Ow. Down here, it's covering all this beautiful work I've done, so I just need to fold that up like so. I feel that, but I might need to cut it actually on a funny little line. Yep. So as I there we go. And as I go to sew that down, I will move this so I've still got all those beautiful bits and pieces there that I like. So let's have a look here. I think this bit here has to come on an angle. Yep, down to there. Yep. And that needs to go up, 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 and up. Like so. So now we've done this bit here. As I go to stitch it down, I will turn it under as I've just done over here. I'll put a pin in to remind myself that that needs to be stitched. down and under. See a flower here that a flower petal there I've missed. So that's cool. I'm finding bits and pieces out as I slowly go along. That's great. Now I've only got this little bit over here to cover, and thankfully I've got all these scraps. See, scraps come in handy, but what I'm actually thinking is it would be rather nice to have something pretty coming out from behind. So I'm just wondering, yep, I think I can. Is that one better? Well, that's the right way. There are going to be, oh, that one's better, isn't it? Because it's already around. Yep, there we go. There are still going to be little bits of, what do you call it? I'm just cutting across here. I saw this bit up here. So, yep, that covers that, does it? Just need to go like so. Right, so we just need to pull this back. Oh, poor little bird's been tortured, isn't it? Poor little thing, but not too badly. This gets folded back, so let's just see if I've got you in the right place. I feel I have got you in the right place. But I need to put you underneath that one, like so. Yes, and I'll chop this bit up here off. I'm not that worried about that. I'm just moving, very gently moving the flowers, the flower petals I've done. And where do we chop across? Here. I'll turn that over as I go to stitch it. Don't panic. Don't panic, says I. I'm panicking. I'm doing a lot of turning over. Oh dear, oh dear. Now I am liking how it's slowly coming together. It is taking me a while, but it seems to be how I work, where I kind of go slowly about things. So that's just how I am. So yeah, if this is frustrating anyone, most probably I'm not the channel to watch. I recommend another channel where they're a bit more organised. I'm definitely going to use, even though you see it's the same colour as there, and I love this. This to me is Christmas. It reminds me of my Pahutakawa trees here in New Zealand, and I don't know. I know it's people up north are most probably going to say, oh, they're darker than that, but it's not really. I'm thinking I can put a few of these on here too. Oh, that could be really sweet. Well, I need to get things down so I can start decorating. Let's start turning this over together. I just need to find my needle. Okay, I've got a needle and I've got my thread all done, and I've knotted it up, and I've placed it over here by the robin. I don't know if this is a robin. I'm just calling it a robin. A blue robin. It's cold, you know, if you're up north, you know, it's cold. Oh dear. And I thought I would just do a very quick buttonhole stitch, but making it loose. So what I would do when I did hardanger, that's most, I don't know how much of this you can see because I'm working in such a small space, but also I'm very uncomfortable because I'm at a table. I always do this, I've always done this on my lap. And as you can see, bits of the glitter from the flowers are falling off all over the place. So my house is covered in glitter at the moment, glitter everywhere. My husband kind of looked a bit bemused the other day and he said, "You're not taking up sewing costumes again, have you?" I'm like, "No, it's my Christmas pillow." He just shook his head. He's used to me and my crazy ideas. He really is. He's very patient, actually. Oh dear. Very patient, long-suffering Jason is. Oh dear. Puts up with me crazy ideas. And I do come up with a few crazy ideas. And I think later on after I've finished it, why did he let me do that? That was such a crazy idea. It looks good, admittedly, after I've finished. But while I'm doing it, I'm like, oh my goodness. Hands up in the air. Don't know if I'm ever going to finish this. I'm going to myself. Oh dear. You got to laugh at yourself, don't you? You really do. So it's just a teeny whoops. I've got bits and pieces. I'm actually doing this first because I'm worried about puckering in the middle. I don't know why. Yeah, I just am. So I'm working from the middle out now. And in the hopes that I haven't ruined it too much, the pillow, but I don't think it'll matter the way I'm going to put things on top of it. So yes. Where are my pins? I don't know, so I'm putting my pins over there very carefully. So this is all I'm going to be doing all the way around here, and I'm going to sew down those flowers. I think during the week, if when I do the middle of the flowers, I might record myself, and that'll be the beginning of next week's video, just in case people wanted to, because I don't think I recorded doing the middle of the flower. So yeah, I just did a cast on stitch of 20 cast ons onto a needle, and then pulled it, and it made a really nice design in the middle, which I quite liked. So yes, that's where I'm heading. So you can see where I'm going here, and it is very fine, I'm just going to keep on going, and then I will pull this and fold it back to where I want it to be and hold it quite tightly and stitch it down. So once that's all connected, I can stitch it where I want it to be. So yeah, but I don't want anything there, so I'm thinking I might go over like that on here, so I can still have all this lovely pattern. I'm going back even further. Here we go. I want that lovely pattern I've got there, and I think I can do that. And I'm actually going to hold that down with a needle so I can see where I was kind of aiming for there. Just checking I've got everything. Yep, right. And holding that in position so I can see, and that one there will be folded under like so, and come on a funky angle, which I'm liking. And then we'll slowly, next week we'll come back and we'll work out the reef bit that we're doing over between the two flowers. So I'm just going to carry on just stitching all the flowers down, stitching down the background. This is my homework for the week. Stitching down flowers, stitching down background, and stitching around here. When we come to decorate the bird in the middle, which I think is the pièce de résistance of the whole piece, it's this little bird, I will stitch this on with you, so don't panic. I'll do some very light thread painting. I would really like to use my glittery sparkly threads because I'm into that, and I might change. I'm fairly certain I'm going to change the flowers so they look more like pohutukawas, which are here in New Zealand, and it's a New Zealand Christmas tree, we called it. So yeah, I'll do a bit of pohutukawa there, and I will have this here, this bit down here. You can see the lace coming over. I quite like that, and I think I will have things from the reef coming down over, so we might not see all my stitching, but I know it's held down nicely. So I hope you've liked today's video. If you have, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and yep, I'm off to do a bit more stitching now. Okay everyone, I'll see you on Sunday for Fun Day Sunday Scroll Day. All right, we'll see you all later. Bye for now. Bye.